Alright, we're about to dive into Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, and Offset's ex-mistress. But before we do that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Alright y'all, I'm not even going to stall, let's jump straight into this mess. So as everybody already knows, Super Bowl weekend is officially here. The Super Bowl is tomorrow, and there are events and activities happening everywhere. And let's just say things are getting real messy when it comes to Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. So someone clocked that Offset's ex-mistress was spotted on the field with Stefon Diggs. Now why this is wild, but also not that shocking, is because Offset's ex-mistress, Pri, is actually best friends with Stefon Diggs. Yes, you heard that correctly. And if y'all remember, when Cardi B and Stefon Diggs first popped out together, people were side-eyeing Cardi heavy. And the reason for that was there was already a direct connection between Stefon and Offset. That direct connection was Pri. Now y'all also exposed Pri in the past for allegedly getting pregnant by Offset and then taking money from him to terminate the pregnancy. And all of that supposedly went down while Offset and Cardi were still together, if you recall. Now fast forward to Cardi and Stefon stepping out publicly. People also noticed that Stefon and Pri were real close. Like very chummy. These two openly call themselves best friends. According to them, there's nothing romantic going on. They repost each other on their Instagram stories. They comment under each other's posts. They follow each other. They like each other's photos. And they've even been photographed together, as you can see. Now fast forward to today, with all the Super Bowl festivities going on. Pri posted a photo to her Instagram story. And a lot of people immediately noticed what was hanging around her neck. It was a Patriots team hotel badge. That badge gives access to the team hotel that's strictly reserved for players' family members and close friends. One person online even commented, "Lord, is she staying at the team hotel too? Messy." And listen, people were talking heavy about this. But I want y'all to really understand what those accommodations actually mean. So let's listen to a Patriots coordinator explain how housing and transportation work for players' families and friends.
Y'all know that my name is attached to is Stefon, right? And y'all saw a picture of us together. That been trying to talk to me for 10 years in my DM begging me, right? Gave a chance. Don't affiliate my name with nobody else. You ain't never seen me in a photo with food up, kissing my feet, hugging on me. Nothing like that. Like, if it's not that, trust me, I don't go with that. I'm not doing nothing with that. Every that knows to follow suit. Like, they know what's up. Deadass, can you bitches stop fighting off of me? Like, shit's cool. If y'all pull up while I'm with the homies, don't get intimidated. They called y'all to come.
So listen, it's pretty clear that Pri was on Stefon's list. Family, friend, girlfriend, or at least somebody close enough to him to qualify. Close enough to be approved to stay at the team hotel and be included in team-related activities. Now whether there's something more going on there, listen, I honestly don't know. Y'all tell me what you think in the comments. Now, there's been a lot of chatter all week about Cardi B being involved in Super Bowl festivities. Not just attending the Super Bowl. Not just possibly performing. But people were expecting to see her around Stefon Diggs a lot more, especially since so many family members were already in town. You had wives who had been there since earlier in the week. And then you had family days starting Saturday, when friends and relatives really started rolling in. Well, Cardi B was missing all week. And she was also absent on Saturday. She did show up in town for the Super Bowl, but it looks like she was strictly on business. As you can see here, she was attending multiple events. She stayed busy. She was getting photographed nonstop. You can see her pictured with Teyana Taylor. She was also photographed with Travis Scott. And she had 2 separate appearances, one Friday night and one Saturday. So while everyone was waiting for her to pop out with Stefon, Cardi was busy securing the bag. Now, what definitely didn't go unnoticed was her reaction when reporters asked her about Stefon. Let's take a listen.
Can we
get a Zombieland celebration?
How proud are you of Stefon, Cardi?
So, as you can see, Cardi wasn't exactly opening up about Stefon on the red carpet, or at least, that's what most people picked up on. Now, here's another moment where she got asked about Stefon, and this is exactly how she responded.
For Stefon before the game, one inspired message from him.
Good luck.
How we celebrating?
Alright, so listen, Cardi said. Good luck to Stefon. That's it. That's her entire message. Her little note of encouragement for him on game day Sunday. She told the reporters, "That's all I got for you." Then turned and walked off. The reporters still had questions, wanting to know how she and Stefon would celebrate if he won the Super Bowl. But Cardi didn't give them anything else. She just didn't. And that could be for a number of reasons. Maybe she was in a rush. She was booked solid this past weekend, hopping from event to event, and not just showing up. Some of these appearances were actual performances. So yeah, she was extremely busy. It could have simply been, "I don't have time. Next event." But a lot of people noticed that her energy was different. It wasn't the usual enthusiastic vibe she has when she talks about Stefon, the Patriots, or his teammates. And because of that, people are starting to speculate. Some are saying there's trouble brewing. I don't even want to say paradise, because I'm not sure there ever was. But people are noticing that something feels off. That's all. We don't know the agreement between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs. We don't know the boundaries of their relationship. All we know is that Cardi calls Stefon her boyfriend. She's called him her man. And because of that, this situation looks wild. Even if Stefon isn't doing anything wrong, it still looks messy. Not many people, men, women, or humans in general, would be comfortable being around someone who was involved with the person they loved and trusted. So I'm not saying Cardi is upset, or that she's necessarily okay with it. But seeing this young lady around Stefon just looks chaotic. And it's messy for several reasons, not just because she's around Stefon. Let's be honest, she and Stefon were already close. They were quote-unquote besties before he and Cardi got together. The part that looks wild is that Cardi B chose to be in this situation. That's just my opinion. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Now another twist. People noticed that earlier at the Fanatics event, before performing, Cardi told Travis Scott that someone really didn't want to drink because she had her baby with her. Fast forward to the NFL flag football game, and Cardi looked toasted. She even admitted she'd had 7 shots and was drunk as hell. Some people are connecting that to the fact that maybe she saw Pri at the event. Listen, I don't know. And I'm confident in saying at this point, I literally don't know anything for sure. All I know is the situation is messy. That's it. You guys drop your thoughts, your opinions in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next video.
Honey, I just came from a party. I took like 7 shots. I'm lit. Y'all talking to me, and I'm drunk as a mother.
And you ain't bring nothing?
You talking about what party where I went to all the parties, honey. I'm collecting the bag and getting drunk, taking the free drinks and shit.
I'm coming.
Oh, J Balvin, yeah, that's my brother.
Yes.
That's my brother, J Balvin, my brother.
So that's who you rooting for, Cardi?
Come talk to me in a minute.
It's all right, bro. I think we got a first down to replay
Am I
out.
cussing too much?
Nah,
there's
interception.
Am I cussing too much?
There's no holding you back,
You ain't
Cardi.
getting no fine from me, Cardi.
It's the Don Julio, honey. Don't